Hey guys, and welcome back to the Movie-Club Emporium. And this week, we're going to be talking about a real treat because this is a movie that I kind of just let pass me by. But to be fair, I did have, as well as the rest of the world, kind of had a lot going on when this movie came out. It's 2020's The Wolf of Snow Hollow. That's right, we are into our third week of Fa-La-Lycanthropy. And this week we are talking about a pleasant surprise of a film because you hear the title, watching this trailer, which felt like somebody trying to do possibly a serious version of Wolf Cop. This movie is not that. Uh, if, in fact, I like Wolf Cop a lot, but you should go check out. We did a whole podcast episode over that movie way back when. It was a lot of fun. But now we're not talking about Wolf Cop. We're talking about The Wolf of Snow Hollow. This movie I thoroughly enjoyed because unlike a movie that really you could show you how to do this very poorly, um, which is a movie that I absolutely hate. To this day, I loathe this movie. It's The Dead Don't Die. This movie is able to pull off dry, very dry, goofy, awkward humor perfectly. This is a film written and directed and starring Jim Cummings, as well as the taller member of Garfunkel and Oates, and what I believe, sadly enough, as the last film of Robert Forster, who, uh, if you're not familiar, he is absolutely phenomenal in Tarantino's Jackie Brown. He has a small part in my favorite film, Mulholland Drive, but I would direct you, if you want to enjoy some fun Robert Forster, go watch 1980's Alligator, where he's a cop hunting down a giant alligator in the sewers of New York City. And I think it's New York City? It's New York or Chicago, one or the other. But it's a phenomenal movie. He's great in it. And it was so sad yet fun to see him in this movie. At the very end, the movie's dedicated to him. And dude had a long, crazy career, full of all kinds of roles. So it was nice seeing him in this movie. But yeah, so this movie, it definitely plays like kind of a fun, quirky, weird thriller comedy of this small town where people are dying, mostly women, horrifically, and it's a werewolf, or is it? And that's the fun of this movie. This movie kind of gives you, this movie full on like gives you everything you might could want in this type of movie because you're getting you and you see a lot of this werewolf and it looks fantastic. But then you're also dealing with this character who is kind of a functioning alcoholic cop with anger issues, played by Cummings, and he is definitely the main character of the movie, but he's not likable really in any way outside of like maybe his like love for his dad slash the sheriff, played by Forrester, and it's just so much. It really is kind of are they a who done it while also being like, well, who's the werewolf? Are they really a werewolf? And the movie really takes you down this investigation of them trying to figure out what's going on and then hunting this monster while also being very dry, very quirky, very non-humory humor. But this movie delivers it so well. And also, on top of that, this movie looks fantastic. Like the shots of, because it's supposed to be like a ski town. So you get all these snow covered mountains all these amazing aerial shots. He's also the way the movie's edited with like kind of retelling you what's happening while also you're in that present time. It's not something like very famously done in the early 2000s with like the Boondock Saints, but done very well, and like you're really kind of keeps this movie chugging along. I honestly don't want to get into spoiler specifics because I feel like this movie, again, 2020, we were really busy with other things besides this werewolf movie, and I really think you should check this out. Um, I'm not sure if it's streaming anywhere, but if it is, you should get it and watch it. It's a film that Amber watched with me because I kind of like was like, "You want to watch this movie with me? You want to watch any werewolf movies for Christmas with me?" And so finally, she's like, "Okay, I'll watch one werewolf movie with you for Christmas." And, and thankfully, it was this one because it was an absolute blast. Um, so yeah, this is a short review because I want you to totally check this movie out. I think he has a new movie coming out that came out this year, 2024, called The Last Stop in Yuma County. That I'll definitely be catching up on. Plus, it helps this video is super short because this is going up the Sunday before, uh, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, whatever we celebrate. It's a busy week, so we're in and out of here, baby. But I do have a little homework for you. Go check out The Wolf of Snow Hollow, and then come back after all the holidays, because yes, Christmas will have come and gone, but that's why we are having the Movie-Club Emporium after Christmas party, the after Christmas office party, uh, which is going to be after the holidays, of course. Uh, and it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be very interactive. It's over at our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/The Movie Club Emporium. Nick and I are going to be talking about uh, the movies we're most anticipating. Also, topics about possible, who knows? We're not going to do our best and worst because that's what the month of January Live is going to be about. So when you want our official best and worst of 2024, that'll be in January. But this is just kind of the last hangout of the year where, like I said, we're going to talk about, who knows? Could be talking about our most anticipated movies. We could be talking about that Superman trailer. We could be talking about maybe our favorite physical media that came out this year because we're both kind of physical media guys. He, of course, does vintage stuff. But also, we're going to try to nail down, with hopefully your help, some suggestions for next year's live schedule. So we do a live show every month. Usually it's the last Saturday of the month over at our Twitch channel. And we want your guys' input. What topics do you guys want to see us cover? If you go to our playlist of live hangouts, you'll see some of the awesome stuff we've covered this year, whether it's the Fletch movies or John Carpenter's Apocalypse trilogy, our top 10 sports movies. Like, we're all over the map, and we want you guys to have a say in what we talk about. So make sure you join us over at our Twitch channel for our after Christmas office party, because it's going to be an absolute blast. And then don't forget, I know Christmas is going to be taking up most of your week. But next Sunday, in between the end of the holiday and before the new year, we've got one more Fa-La-Lycanthropy episode to talk about, and it's a movie that answers a lot of questions for me going into this. Kind of answered the main question I had when picking this as a theme month. We're going to be talking about a little 2001 horror movie called Wendigo. So strap on your after Christmas sweaters. The ones that you wear that had a joke there, but it's gone. So the point is, make sure you join me next Sunday for that, and then join us over at our Twitch for our live stream. And until then, when I see you guys back here next week, regardless of the holiday, enjoy your time with family. Be careful traveling if you travel. Have a great holiday season. And we'll see you guys right before we say goodbye to 2024. Bye.